Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, the Fantasy Fornicator, dropping this video, Chicago Bears outlook. We're going to talk about the free agency moves that they've made as of right now. We're going to look at the draft coming up. And yeah, man, let's pick apart what they've done as of right now. When the season ended, one of the things Matt Nagy said about Mitch Trubisky is that his decision making, and he wanted him to improve also on his ability to read coverages, ability to read defenses, something that he lacks experience in, and he hasn't been able to improve in this as well. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys remember that infamous play where Trey Burton is like throwing his hands in the red zone. He's right there wide open for a touchdown, and Mitch totally misses him. Mitch is a quarterback that is very, very flawed. He's coming into his what is this, his fifth year? Or this is his fourth year, and the Bears haven't picked up his fifth year option, I should say. There's a big reason why. 20-something plus $1 million, you're not going to pick that up for a quarterback that hasn't proven anything and has regressed year in and year out. If you think about it, in 2019, the Bears finished 29th in scoring with 17.5 points, 29th in total yards per game with 296 yards per game, which was 25th in passing, 205, and rushing, 27th with 91. Their third down conversion rate was 25th at a 35% clip. Just horrible. And not to mention that the Bears defense, they were allowing just 18.6 points per game, while the offense was putting up just 17.5. That combination right there that's a direct reflection of the offense not being able to carry this team. Or actually, they didn't even have to carry this team. They just had to put up around 20 points and you guys would have been straight. The reason why they couldn't is because Matt Nagy had to keep cutting his playbook. The way that where the playbook started at the beginning of the year and where it ended, it was just pitiful. He cut it pretty much in half. Matt Nagy carries around his playbook, his play card where it says BU on the bottom left or right hand corner, whatever it is. He had to keep changing his playbook. He couldn't be himself. He couldn't have that offense run the way he wanted to because Mitch is a bum. Mitch Trubisky is a bum. For all those Bears fans that want to support him, keep saying, oh, just give him a chance, give him a chance. You guys are the exact reason why Ryan Pace still has a job. You guys should be talking smack to Ryan Pace day in and day out. You know, not buying tickets, not supporting this type of behavior. The same general manager that traded up and gave the mortgage the future for this quarterback, the same guy that just cut Leonard Floyd, who also traded up for him. Don't forget about that. Which, you know, that was a great move, by the way. He's finally beginning to accept his mistakes. But Mitch Trubisky, the biggest mistake thus far, he still hasn't given up on him. Not 100%. Now, I do understand that Nick Foles, you know, now that they traded for him, and yeah, they gave up a fourth-round pick, but you know what? With the way that he drafts, I'm not even mad at it. Why? Because, you know, he drafts players like Mitch Trubisky and Leonard Floyd. So let's talk about Leonard Floyd really quick. What did the Bears lose in Leonard Floyd? Well, in 2016, when he first came in, he had 7 sacks. Promising for a rookie. Second year, 2017, 4.5 sacks. Regressed. 2018, 4 sacks. Regressed. 2019, 3 sacks. Regressed. So definitely that was a bad draft pick, just like this Mitchell Trubisky, except this Mitchell Trubisky one was worse. Time to move on. Traded for Nick Foles, who has worked with John DeFilippo, has worked with what's his name, Bill Lazor as well. And under Bill Lazor in 2013, threw for 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Also, he worked with John DeFilippo with the Philadelphia Eagles. We all remember what happened there when he ended up winning the Super Bowl. Just took over for Carson Wentz and, you know, made things happen. During big games, Big Dick Nick steps up to the plate, and that's what he does. Last year in Jacksonville, he only played 4 games. He had his collarbone broken. A lot of people want to, you know, totally disregard that. You know, they want to act like it never happened. The guy had a collarbone broken. Like, come on, man. Dude came back, wasn't himself. It was obvious. Bears kind of caught a break as far as like, the Jaguars took some of the salary. They're going to take some of the salary hit. The Bears they're not going to have to own all of it, which is, I think he's getting paid. Let me make sure here. Yeah, 2020 would have been 22 million. 2021, 26 million, and 2022, 27 million. But fortunately for the Bears, it's going to be far less than that. I believe it's somewhere around 15 to 17 million range, which, nowadays for a starting quarterback, that's a really good deal. And, definitely not picking up Mitch's option with the rookie deal for the 5th year. It's a great deal because that would have been $25 million, somewhere between $20 and $25 million, somewhere in that range if you pick up that option, which is something that, as of right now, Ryan Pace hasn't done. He hasn't done it for a reason. And I hope that finally some sense got knocked into him and he's beginning to realize, I got to let go of this guy because if I don't, I'm going to lose my job with him. You can't have faith in this quarterback. He's a bum. Mitch is a bum. I mean, come on. He will always suck, Mitch Trubisky. No matter what you guys say. So that's where I'm at with that. Let's talk about some of these signings that the Bears did, though. Jimmy Graham, that dude, he's still around, still playing ball. Last year, 38 receptions, 447 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The Packers cut him. So, I mean, I'm not thrilled about it. The sad thing, the sad truth about this is that he is an upgrade, an immediate upgrade to that tight end core, which is straight trash if you ask me. Let's talk about that tight end production last year. J.P. Holtz, 7 receptions, 91 yards in the whole year. Jesper Horsted, 8 receptions, 87 yards last year. Trey Burton, Trigger Trey, the huge free agent splash signing a few years ago, 14 receptions, 84 yards last year. Adam Shaheen, the tight end that got picked before George Kittle, another great draft pick. Ryan Pace, great job, my man. 9 receptions, 74 yards. And Ben Broniker, 6 receptions, 59 yards. That was the production last year for the tight end position for the Bears. Just pathetic. And signing Jimmy Graham, adding him to this core, it makes it better, but how much better, honestly? I mean, one thing about him, he's been healthy. At least he'll be out on the field. He's a red zone threat. He's not going to give you much in between, the numbers. So that was one signing that he did. Another re-signing that he did that I really liked was Danny Trevathan, who agreed to a 3-year deal, $21.75 million with incentives, $24 million. $14 million is guaranteed. He's one of the leaders of the defense, and if you give me 2018 Danny Trevathan, that's somebody that I'm very, very happy to keep on the team. And you got to think about those the linebacking core now for the Bears, not only with Trevathan, but the free agent signing of Robert Quinn, 5-year deal, 70 mil, 30 mil guaranteed. And you know what? Opposite of Khalil Mack, you're looking at a very, very nasty linebacking core with Khalil Mack, Robert Quinn, Danny Trevathan, and Roquan Smith. Don't forget about Keem Hicks, wrecking havoc up the middle as well. And the Bears defense looks like they're going to be poised to do their thing again. Now, can the offense do their part? That's the biggest question. Will Big Dick Nick take over from week 1, which I hope he does, all the way to the end of the year? Hopefully push the Bears into a playoff run, because that defense is going to be Super Bowl ready once the draft is over. And as of right now, they still need some holes to fill. Cornerback position, the second cornerback slot is up in the air with Prince Amukamara gone. The second safety spot is open with Clinton Dix signing with the Cowboys. So we'll see what they do. I hope in the draft they go after Jeremy Chin, somebody I really, really like. Safety, very, very strong dude. Very athletic, knows how to read a defense. Just a name for you guys to keep in mind, Bears fans. And yeah, man, as of right now, the offensive line, the right guard is something we gotta definitely look at. Kyle Long being gone, retiring, is really gonna hurt. But it was his time to go, man. He got drafted a little bit later in age, but he definitely played his heart out for us. Now it's time. We got to make some draft picks. Get somebody that could help us immediately. I know we got 2 second-round draft picks. Actually, let's go over that right now. Second round, we got the number 43, number 50 pick. So hopefully we could do something with that. Maybe trade one of those away and then trade back. Maybe collect a couple picks, because our next pick will not come to the 5th round. We got number 142, number 146 in the 5th round. Then in the 6th round, 177 and 181. And then number 211 in the 7th round. So not a lot of draft equity. A lot of it is in the later part of the draft. So one of those second round picks, maybe even both. We might have to trade back a couple spots and collect some picks. But we'll see what happens. Ryan Pace is somebody that takes a lot of risks. So we'll see what happens with that. Excuse me. All right, moving forward with the Bears, the outlook for this upcoming season, what has to change, what needs to happen. Now, Matt Nagy, in my opinion, all that has happened is he pretty much told Ryan Pace this offseason, like, look, Mitch Trubisky, he's not it. He's not the guy. I've tried to run my offense with him. I just can't do it. The offense looks, so many 3-and-outs this past year is pathetic. We just couldn't move the ball. And like I said again, when the offense is scoring 17 points per game and your defense is giving up 18 points per game, you're losing games because of the offense. And Matt Nagy is frustrated. How many times did we see him pull Trubisky to the side, cover his mouth? You could tell he's cursing at him, telling something to him that Trubisky obviously doesn't like. But, this kid, his confidence is shot. I get it. But if a quarterback walks into work and he's telling the people on the staff in there, hey, shut off the TVs. I'm tired of hearing the people talk about me, about how much I suck. Well, if you want people to stop talking about how much you suck, how about you step your game up? You were the number 2 pick in a draft. The Bears traded up for you. But you want to play like straight hot garbage. I really, really hope Ryan Pace surprises me and shocks me and either trades him, which I doubt he'll be able to do, but if he gets something for him, I'll be happy, or he just straight up, flat out cuts him. Because the man sucks. Yes, I know, he works his ass off. The teammates, they see that. But you know what? Mitch Trubisky was never worthy of the number 2 pick. He cannot produce, and he's proven that. And anybody that wants to still give him a chance, you guys are sadly mistaken, and we're going to be wasting a premier defense in doing so. That is my rant about the Bears. Upcoming season, we definitely need to make some improvements still on the offensive line, defensive side of the ball too. I would love to see them add a wide receiver. I know as of right now, Robbie Anderson is still available. If not, they're going to have to try to do something through the draft. Maybe something falls to them in the second round. There is a lot of receivers out there this year, so we'll see what they do. But as of right now, with the addition of Big Nick, I can't be mad. I'm actually happy because he is familiar with the offense. He's worked with all 3 of these coaches, Matt Nagy, DeFilippo, and Bill Lazor. So it's definitely the pressure is on Mitch. And what's going to happen? It's either going to make Mitch, it's going to push him to be that quarterback that, Ryan Pace envisioned, or it's just going to push him out of town, which that's what I'm banking on. Your boy, Fantasy Fornicator, coming at you guys with the truth. Thanks for tuning in, watching the video. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are not following me yet, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you guys hit me up with the like. Hit me up with the comments. Let me know what you guys think. You guys think I'm wrong? If you guys think I'm 100% wrong, or if you guys have different, opinions, let me know. Let me know what you guys think, what's on your mind. I'll be coming at you guys with some more info, and we're going to be talking about, we're going to break down fantasy outlook as well. Quarterbacks, running backs, receivers. We're going to talk about the offseason changes. on my channel. And yeah, man, appreciate you guys hopping in. Till the next one.